We are so close to completion, I can feel profit.
I think I'm done with residential properties now. I think I've had enough of them. It's not great news, it's not bad news, it's just okay. I'm against rent to rent.
Growing at a pace that is still going to the moon. We are on site at the property where we had a problem with Western Power. They wanted us to close the road in order to get a new cable into the 3-phase, which is down there. We have now sorted it out. We had a second opinion. It's gone from £14,500 to £3,000. That will be sorted this week. We will get a date from Western Power, who do have a monopoly on it, and they will come out, they will apply the new cable, and we can move forward correctly in that sense. We have a couple of hinges that need to go on for regulation. They're on the ones upstairs, they're working through the property coming down. We also have all of the plumbing done and all of the central heating for the boiler ready to go in as well. Each apartment has its own boiler and its own fuse board. We did that so we could isolate each flat individually and it wasn't a central hub outside. So in here, inside this cupboard, are the new fuse boards. They're all labelled up, waiting for Western Power. Again, all of the doors are fitted. We are so close to completion that I can feel profit, but we're not there just yet.
Lord forgive me as I'm a sinner, the way that I live I'm preparing for hell. I don't know why you're mad, you should probably thank me, cause I've been airing your girl. If it gets on top we could take the chase, cause we know the area well.
Right, we're at the first property of the day. What are we doing here?
I am coming round to, I think we're going to 3. We was making decisions on what we wanted to do with the houses. So I'm with Dan, and I think because of my journey with commercial buildings, which you guys are going to start seeing, like I said at the beginning of the year, I think the residential market for me now will finish out this year. I think I'm done with residential properties now. I think I've had enough of them, and I think it's time to move on. I'm putting this property up for sale. It's already been signed with the agents. We're using a super great agent as well, by the way. And I think he's putting 4 up for us.
Yes, he is, yeah, 4.
Putting 4 residentials. I don't see any future for me in residentials because I've done it for long enough now. I have a decent portfolio, and I think it's time that I dip my toe into the commercial game a lot more. That's what I believe, so we're going to try it. But you know, when I look around this project, it makes me smile because of what it was and what it actually is, and the fact that we've taken a really, really, really dilapidated old property and we've turned it into this. It's actually incredible. It genuinely is incredible what we've done. It's beautiful. The garden, the fence panels, the porcelain tiles are cool. Love them. Massive shout out to the boys who do the gardens. They are absolutely incredible. What a house. Very happy.
We have 4 apartments in here. 3 1-bedrooms, 1 2-bedroom duplex. The kitchens are on site. They're just not ready to be fitted. We was waiting for electric to be sorted by Western Power. The boilers are all on site as well now. They can be fitted. The 4 apartments are very high-end specification. So if you look at this on the screen now, there's the 4 apartments all flashing up for you guys to see. Each one has bedrooms, bathrooms, living, dining room, kitchen, all in one. And we have 2 of them with showers, 2 of them with baths with showers over the top. All according to space, that is what we could actually get in. The property has now been rendered, it's finished. We have to have some roof tiles replaced and we have to have the roof washed at the same time the tiles are going to be fitted. I do not like the fact that we have rendered first, and then we've done the tiles, but we couldn't get the renderers booked in anytime sooner. So the front of the property will all be taped up, the sides, everywhere where there's render, and then the roof tiles will be jet washed.
There's been news with the interest rates.
Yep.
5.25% is sticking.
Are you like a...
I'm just a property guy.
You're just a property guy, yes. It's stuck. It is where it is. We're going to wait. I think the whole country knows. It's not yet. Probably Christmas we'll have a bit more information. So it's not great news. It's not bad news. It's just okay.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Buy, refurbish, refinance, rent. The generational wealth builder. Get down to my property accelerator and learn how to do this to create the life that you want.
In the top floor apartments, which is apartment 4, it's a duplex, we went with matte black sockets and light switches to match the kitchen, which is also going to be matte black. The kitchen is from Howden's, that's who we are sponsored and partnered with, but I also think that their quality is awesome, so I really like Howden's. It's not just because we're sponsored and partnered with them. We made sure that all of the radiators throughout the whole property were floating radiators. We didn't have any pipes coming out the ground, I didn't like it. We used certain tiles in here, these ones, which are, I believe, 800 by 800. That was the tiles, they were the tiles we wanted in the first place. It didn't look like we was going to get them, but it worked, happy. I didn't like the fact that we had the kitchen running down here. I talked about this in a week before. I just wanted it across the back of this wall. I think what happened, I jumped the gun with having it as an L shape. I should have waited until I saw the layout of the room again, because now I see, I wish it was just flush against this wall, but there's nothing we can do because all of the piping for all of the water waste and sinks and everything are there. Nothing I can do with that.
She's back. She's back on the weekly.
Phil, you and this camera. How are you?
All good, how are you?
I'm good. I've got really bad hay fever.
Oh, it's that time of the year.
It really is that time of the year. Just a busy day, calling some of my earn and learn people, checking in on them, getting ready to do their update on Friday. So yeah, all good. Just spoke to one guy and he's just buzzing. We sent a really nice educational video out last week. He's really happy, so excited to go to site at the end of the week. So yeah, everything's good. Happy, happy, happy.
Happy. Louise, are you doing the same thing?
Morning. I've got the good job paying for bills, Phil. The good job. So yeah, just speaking to all our properties, gas suppliers, council tax, that kind of thing. Keeping on top of all of those.
Service accommodation or no service accommodation?
No serviced accommodation. No. Don't want to ruin it. Don't want to have tenants. I'm against rent to rent. So why would I give it to somebody to do service accommodation? That just basically goes against everything that I've said. So no, that's not going to happen. So the agent's taken this one as well. We're just coming in to make sure before it goes live. When does it go live, Dan? Sorry.
Should be, on the average, say next week.
Next week?
All of them should be live.
Okay. Should be live next week. I really like these tiles. I think they're really cool. Again, transformation on this is just incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Well, I'm on site today and my business partner has come down from London to shoot some content and go over some bits and pieces. We started 11 Capital Investments to give people an opportunity to work with us, and we did, how many groups would you say of the Earn and Learns?
We've done 2 so far.
2 groups of Earn and Learns. Well, with me, all of my Earn and Learns are done. We are not doing any more Earn and Learns on my side now for the foreseeable, basically. We have the amount of groups that we want on my side, so that's done. Time consuming, but a fantastic journey for the people who are learning. Oliver's got 2 groups under 11 Capital Investments, which is CAP now.
Yeah.
That's done.
Yeah.
So no more earn and learns.
That's it.
We're finished. So now it's all about investment and joint venture partners. We have a fantastic opportunity with an individual who has signed up with us to use his SaaS.
Yeah.
That's done and dusted. He sent us all the paperwork. He will fund X amount of money on whatever projects we want for an X amount return, and I think we're going to start venturing out into the world of the SaaS pensions with 11 Capital Investments and also people who have cash.
Yeah, we definitely are.
So do you have anything to add to the weekly?
If you are watching and you would like to get involved with 11 Capital Investments, you can go on our website, 11capitalinvestments.com, have a look at what we've got on there and register your interest, arrange a consultation. I'll be in touch with you. I can walk you through the whole process. We have different opportunities for different people depending on what your requirements are. I'll go through a fact-find process to find out what aligns best with what you're trying to achieve, and then we can get you started and you can work with me and Steve.
That's why he's my business partner. So yeah. And the rest of the day today now, I have a meeting away from here for the next 4 hours, so I have to get in a car and go on a very long journey. And then once that is done, I will be back home with my family, and we are nominated for 3 awards tomorrow night at the Blue Bricks magazine. Blue Bricks, amazing, fantastic company run by Sam. It's an incredible achievement to be nominated for another 3 awards. Really appreciate everybody out there that nominated for us. Hopefully we bring something home, but everybody's a winner, that's what they say. There's so much more to deal sourcing. There's the way you present yourself, the way you network, the way you speak to agents, you doing your due diligence of the areas, viewing the property. Do you know how many deal sources don't view a property and try and just pass on a deal that's been passed to them or cold sourced or something like that? You can't do that as a deal sourcer. How can you sell a deal if you've never seen the property? You don't know what you're selling, you don't know what you're passing on to somebody, you don't know if there's any real problems, and then you're ending up just getting people in trouble. Real deal sources are people that are actually out, active, doing things. That's real deal sources. Sources are people who understand to be a deal sourcer, it's an entire package. It's not just a breakdown of numbers. It's not. There's so much more to it. And social media obviously plays a big part. But with social media, as some of you know, comes the good and comes the fucking bad. And you put your neck on the chopping block, you've got to be prepared to ride that wave when it comes to social media. So deal sourcers need social media, because you can't source a deal if there's just you in a house with a mobile phone, because nobody knows what you do. So you have to look at building your business or your brand. I'm judging all of you on what chocolate and crush you eat. I can judge a lot from a character. Who had prawn cocktail? No. Did you have prawn cocktail? That's my guy.
Accelerator.
Unbelievable. Done the morning. Another one. It's going exceptionally well. I have my new sidekick with me. This is the 3rd event that she's been at. Yeah. It's great. I'm enjoying myself. Do I want to keep properties and continue what I'm doing? Or do I want to flip, get out of my 9 to 5, concentrate more on the flipping side of things, to where I've got a bigger cash pot, where I can do a flip at one time and a BRR at the same time. So not only am I keeping my cash pots raising, I'm also creating that generational wealth
where it's capital appreciation over a period of time. That's how you have to look at the BRRR and the flipping methods. You cannot go out and buy a property and become successful from it without knowing what you're doing, knowing all the pitfalls, knowing what you're buying, knowing where you're going. So you have to rely on people who can teach you correctly with the correct numbers, the correct figures, and can break it down where they go, this is what it is, then you can take it away and you can cost it yourself then. So when it comes to flipping and BRRs, one of the crucial parts of that is walking into a property and breaking down what it's going to cost you to do. Is there any walls I can knock out to make it spacious? Can I bring a kitchen into a dining room? Can I take a dining room into a living room? Can I add a downstairs toilet? Is there somewhere I can put a utility room? Do I need a rewire? Do I need central heating? Do I need flooring? Do I need decorating? Do I need skirting board? Internal doors, carpentry, stairs? Then I'm in the garden, the back garden. How do I make this appealing to the end user? Then I'm going upstairs. What's the bathroom like? Has he got a bath? Has he got a shower? What's the end user? Can't just have a shower because the people moving in might be a family and they might have children where they need a bath. All of this stuff is just constantly going through my brain when I'm trying to break things down, but only because I got educated correctly and I know what I'm talking about. Knowing the refurb cost is a massive part of this industry, but you know, once you understand it, it's like you doing 9 times 9, but it's only because you're educated. So it becomes very, very easy. It comes second nature.
What a day. Started the week, ended the week. What a day. Great turnout. I think there's only 6 members here. Everybody else is completely new, which is incredible. We're growing at a pace that is still going to the moon, and we're ending the week with my team. Look at the boys. We're having a McDonald's. Peace and love. Be nice, be kind, dream big, stay positive.